Everglades National Park was created over time by repeated cycles of climate change. Ironically, climate change is now destroying the park. For this fragile ecosystem, a rise in sea level does not just mean a higher water level, it means groundwater and soils are becoming salinized. As an area that depends on the flow of fresh water, the Greater Everglades will be completely wiped out by this infiltration. The EPA estimates that by the end of the century, the water surrounding Florida will rise 5 feet. This may seem like an insignificant increase, but when compared to the mere 12-inch rise since 1846, its true impact becomes clear. The rise in sea level will increase coastline erosion and flood the freshwater ecosystem with saltwater, ultimately destroying the park. At Acadia, rising sea level means that many freshwater ecosystems will be in danger of saltwater intrusion. These ecosystems could be badly damaged or even lost completely. The temperature in Maine is expected to rise by 4 degrees Fahrenheit within the next century. This rising temperature is throwing off the pattern of yearly snowmelt, resulting in decreased stream flow in the summer. This will bring about even further degradation of the park's freshwater. As temperatures in Acadia continue to increase, many northern coniferous trees will be forced to shift to a colder climate, and deciduous trees will take hold. This will alter the park's biodiversity and make it unsuitable for many of its current inhabitants. Instead of being threatened by too much water like many coastal parks, Yosemite is becoming drier and hotter each year. Among many other things, climate change has disrupted the relationship between the El Niño Southern Oscillation and the Pacific Decadal Oscillation, which dictates the fire regimes of western conifer forests. Due to climate change, fire activity in this region is becoming more synchronized, meaning more fires in more places at the same time. Because of the global rise in temperature over the past 100 years, snowpacks in mixed conifer forests like Yosemite are melting earlier in the year than they should be, increasing the number of lightning-caused ignitions and lengthening the fire season. Glacier National Park has been affected by climate change perhaps more extremely than any other park. Water temperatures in the park are increasing rapidly, making it difficult for some aquatic creatures to survive. Snow is also falling less frequently and melting sooner, which is putting undue stress on animals that depend on the snow for camouflage or shelter. Some animal populations are already decreasing drastically because the creatures can't survive in such a warm climate. The glaciers are expected to completely melt by the year 2030 and possibly up to 10 years sooner. With the last of the glaciers, many of the park's characteristic views will disappear. The mountains will lose their white caps. The lakes will lose their turquoise hue. The waterfalls will stop flowing, and the landscape will change completely. This image shows the recorded change in vegetation from 1850 to today, as well as a prediction for what will occur through the year 2100, based on the assumption that the planet will continue to warm by another 4 to 5 degrees Fahrenheit. By 2100, the glaciers are long gone and the forests have been almost completely replaced by grassland. This new park will look nothing like the glacier we know today.